It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. Jamal Murray is out there with Diallo. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And for Dallas, we've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Marjanovic is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney-Smith in at power forward. It's 2-on-1. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Another shot. And Murray finishes it off.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Doncic finds Brunson. And it's Doncic missing. So for Dallas, their last game, a win against Oklahoma City.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And Murray really burst on the scene during the NBA bubble of 2020, really proving how dangerous of a player he can be.
Now, here's Doncic. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Pass to Finney-Smith. There's the 3. Brunson, no good. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Porter passes to Jokic. He takes it in. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Now, here's Doncic. His scoring has been the engine that drives him. His average is all the way up around, 36.5 points a game. Wow. Marjanovic, no good. For Denver, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brunson scanning the floor. Going inside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make. And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years. And the young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Hardaway. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Marjanovic for the Nuggets. And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passing this season. The leading assist men among 2 guards. And you look at Brunson, 3rd in assists and a great leader.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is a thing of beauty.
It almost seems like they're more like hybrid guards. They can create opportunities for their teammates or handle the scoring duties themselves. Either way, they're valuable to have around.
The shot's good.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now, here's Doncic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
A chance now to take a look at some numbers for Tim Hardaway.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Boy, Dwight Powell is such a hard-playing, athletic big man. He could fit himself into any scheme right now.
It's not going to go for him. Good D by Hardaway.
Foul. Number 3. That's his second personal foul. Second team
Mavericks
foul.
trail by 10. Brunson the pass to Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Here's Finney-Smith. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Chalk up 2 there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. It's a 10-point game. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Doncic looking it over. And no good that time. And Denver the other way now. And Doncic throws it down.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Now here's Rivers. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And Robinson that time on the assist by Rivers.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Doncic. Launches it. Robinson pulls it in.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Rivers in the corner. Over Hardaway. And again, it's Denver.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the Mavericks call time here.
It's time for teacher.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Chris, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Powell finds Doncic. Now Chris. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Now here's Doncic. Hardaway passes to Powell. Over Diallo. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Mavericks making a change here. Covington's checked in. Denver leading by 12. Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Off the left rim and out.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Dinwiddie kicks to Doncic. Takes it inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
If he sees a lane to the rim, Doncic will capitalize. Nice drive.
Murray against Dinwiddie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Now here's Dinwiddie. No points in the game yet for him. And that one is hammered home.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Mavericks trail by 12. Doncic passes to Chris. Now Covington. Jokic defending. It's Hardaway with the drive. Yes, that goes in.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. getting stronger, and that's a problem when he's trying to finish through contact.
Gordon, the pass to Diallo. Back to Gordon. Shoots over Covington. Here's Jokic. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Doncic with it.
2 minutes remaining.
A 3.
2 minutes.
No good that time. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Hardaway. Chris with it. He's against Gordon. Chris can't hit. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Murray. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Dinwiddie against Murray. Dinwiddie left side. Count it.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Passes it to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Hardaway against Porter. Hardaway passes to Chris. Back to Hardaway. Nailed from 3-point land. Hardaway has got his 2nd basket of the night.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations. Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. And so it's Denver. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Right back after this break. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the 2nd quarter to play. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Robert Covington out there with Marjanovic, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. And so here's Denver. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Diallo. Buries it from 3-point range. Diallo's got the lead up to 14 now for Denver.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Hardaway for three. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against two made shots. Inside. Robinson, that's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Driving to the basket. They get it back. Marjanovic passes to Dinwiddie. Doncic with it. Takes a three. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Doncic has got 9.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Now the pass to Niang. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Doncic kicks to Dinwiddie. They get it back. Marjanovic. Some solid defense from Robinson. The Nuggets leading by 13. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. And the Mavericks call time here. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Robert Covington. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Powell, the pass to Brunson. Here's Marjanovic. Second chance shot. Good on the bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Murray, good.
Jamal Murray.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
Dinwiddie passes to Marjanovic. Back to Dinwiddie. And the shot is good. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
Mavericks trail by 15. Pass to Powell. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. He can't hit that time. And it's Denver the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Here's Dinwiddie. Following the basket by Jokic. Over to the left wing. Here's Finney-Smith. He's defended by Harrell. Clock at 4. Marjanovic passes to Brunson. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
The Nuggets leading by 15. Pass to Richards. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's got 6. The second chance effort. It's tipped. They retain possession. How persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Rivers passes to Harrell, and he banks in the layup. Harrell's got his first 2 points of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And here is Powell. Pass to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this, and it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Dinwiddie. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Marjanovic kicks to Brunson. Dinwiddie outside. Murray with the defensive effort.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Following the miss by Austin Rivers. Powell inside. Jokic defending. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Here's Richards. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Rivers passes to Richards. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Marquise Chris, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dallas has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Looking to end his cold spell. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Jokic, no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Now Brunson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
To the right side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, he might be a bit undersized, Montrezl Harrell, but he plays bigger than the frame suggests. Hold on.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Robert Covington's checked in for Dwight Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Doncic is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now, here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Chris gets the bucket.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
The pass to Jokic. Here's Richards. Covered by Chris. He gets it in there. Richards got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. No good on that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. To the inside. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. Up top, Doncic. He's covered by Murray. Second shot opportunity. Denver grabs the miss. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Doncic. Hits the jumper in space. Doncic has got 11 points.
We know this about Luka. This guy dangerous from anywhere on the floor. Such an effective shooter.
Here's Rivers. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Stolen by Rivers. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Murray, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. 13 feet away. Hardaway, no good. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Let's see who's allowed.
6 seconds left in the first half. Gordon for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Denver on top, delivering the blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Jamal Murray has been the story in this one. He had 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage. Well, that's not going to cut it, Ernie. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. Diallo out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Gordon at the small forward position.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And Kevin, everybody's dissecting Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Finney Smith. Passes it to Brunson. Now, here's Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 15 points.
Luka Doncic has superstar written all over him. He's cooking.
The Nuggets leading by 23. And it's Murray penetrating. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, you want to talk about a picture-perfect jumper. Luka Doncic knows a thing or two about getting into the mid-range.
Gordon with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Dallas calls timeout. Oh, and you know, when you talk about athletic and acrobatic players, circus-like players, Doris, Aaron Gordon leaps to mind.
Oh, my goodness, no question. Few guys are as explosive as Aaron Gordon around the cup. This guy has shown off his abilities in multiple dunk contests, including the 2020 contest, where many people believe he should have been the winner.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Jokic, and Monte Morris subbed in for Murray. Marjanovic against Robinson. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hardaway's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
To the paint. Here's Gordon. And again, it's Denver.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Now, here's Doncic. 17 points in the game. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Diallo. Outside Gordon. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's now 11 points for Aaron Gordon.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Finney Smith passes to Marjanovic. Dallas moving the ball around. Hardaway finds Brunson. And here is Doncic. Lets it go with a 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Finney Smith passes to Marjanovic. Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. From deep 3-point range, Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Gordon inside, guarded by Doncic. Here's Morris, and that one drops for him. Morris has got 6.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Here's Doncic. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Denver's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from 3-point land in the ball game. And it's Gordon missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Brunson. Dallas no good that time either.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Brunson kicks to Marjanovic. Here's Finney Smith. The pass to Brunson. Now Doncic with the teardrop, and it's good on the way in. Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Morris against Doncic. Pass to Marjanovic. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. He has 6.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
Down low. And that one's good by Porter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Hardaway has got 10 points.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Right side, Gordon. 13 feet away. And too long on the shot.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Morris passes to Robinson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marjanovic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Doncic outside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got 21.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Morris into the lane, and he comes up with the deuce.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Doncic outside. Marjanovic, no good. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
Brunson with it. He's got 7. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Finney-Smith. 1:43 left in the third. Passes it to Doncic. Over Morris. And that one's good. Doncic has got 12 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
And the pass to Gordon. Robinson against Marjanovic. Robinson kicks to Diallo. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Morris against Doncic. Pass to Marjanovic. Over Diallo. Denver grabs the miss.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And he gets it to go.
Porter Jr.
Porter's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Marjanovic passes to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. Shot on the wing. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Dinwiddie covering. And it goes down 2 points. 9 seconds left to play here in the third. Doncic from deep three-point land. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Denver on top, running away with this one. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Robert Covington out there with Chris. And it's Green, and it's Ntilikina in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Richards, and the basket is good.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Dinwiddie passes to Chris. Back to Dinwiddie. Looking to get it going. That shot missing, and the Nuggets going the other way. Aston Yang. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Dallas. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Chris. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his 4th personal foul.
Well, this guy, a top 10 pick in 2016. We have seen Marquise Chris's talent. We've also seen the areas where he can improve.
Here's Rivers. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Dinwiddie covering. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal
And
foul.
let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
Ntilikina kicks to Dinwiddie. Outside, Green. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Rivers. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. Dinwiddie outside. Bobbed up there for Green. Dinwiddie passes to Green. Passes to Ntilikina. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. There's the pass to Richards. Here's Ntilikina. Green kicks to Dinwiddie. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Ntilikina. His 3-pointers off the mark. Denver's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from 3-point land in the ball game. To the middle, here's Richards. Not going to go that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. On the wing, Green. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Ntilikina. 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it, and they recover it. The Nugget shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. Niang, that's good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's tightly guarded, and it goes out of bounds.
Denver ball.
Last touch by Green. Davis Bertans checks in for Dinwiddie.
Davis Bertans.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Aston Yang. Jokic with it. Shoots over Covington. Again, the Nuggets score.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Covington down low. And it's sent back by Jokic. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Tremendous job by Robert Covington to get the defense committed and draw the contact. Nice.
And it's 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan. Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
Here's Ntilikina. The turnaround. And it's Denver with the rebound. Richards got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Lobbed up there for Green. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Denver passing it around. Here's Richards. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Doncic outside. To the paint. Here's Kleba. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Niang passes to Richards, and that one is good.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Now, here's Doncic. He's covered closely. There's the drive. Good. Doncic has got 14 points here in the second half.
From the moment this guy stepped into the league, Luka Doncic has been aggressive and assertive. He just attacks defenders.
Count that one. And here is Green. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka Doncic has every skill necessary to be a difference maker on the boards. Let's begin with his great size.
It's rebounded by Doncic.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Kleba. Over in the corner, Doncic. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Denver's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Here's Rivers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal
He
foul.
may not always shoot for a high percentage, but Doris, when Rivers gets on a roll, he can be unstoppable.
Yeah, there's no doubt he can string together points when he starts making shots. This guy is especially dangerous in the clutch because he has no fear.
Doncic against Jokic from 10 feet out. Here's Ntilikina. 6 to shoot. Green bounce pass. Here's Kleba. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. That's a basket. His 8th from the field. 8 of 14.
And how about taking the contact on the way up? Jokic doesn't shy away from an aggressive defense.
Outside, Green. Takes it from 10. Tries again, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 31.
You got to remember that Luka Doncic is so much more than a shooter. He's got every shot in his arsenal, even amongst the trees in there.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 34.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
Jokic with the bucket.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Doncic, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nuggets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Jamal Murray.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Jokic kicks to Niang. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one falls.
Ntilikina's reach and athleticism is absolutely a factor inside. He can score it in there, make no mistake.
Now, Jokic. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.